else he had that was fucked up? Disc brakes the size of the tires almost. But $40,000 worth of mods in the engine alone.
Like those people on that show?
Yeah. A four-wheel drive Eclipse with a sick-ass motor. It's got a sick-ass transmission in it because the one he tore out, he turned to soup. And, Tim was in the car when that happened, you know it? When my friend turned his transmission into soup. He said went from third gear to fourth gear and it sounded like they ran over a toolbox. My friend the mechanic said, yeah, we're pulling it out with spoons, dude. And the dude had just warned him. He said, look, dude, you got this big-ass motor, you're going to rip your transmission out. Might as well change that right now. What did dude do? Ran out, ripped his transmission out.
Oh, he did?
But it's a four-wheel drive car, so I can see that happening to a stock tranny with that much power. And I did something stupid when I was there too. The car was so amazing. I put my finger on the manifold, the exhaust manifold, because it was beautiful, man. I mean, the colors had turned because it gotten so hot. So I put my finger on it. Dude's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I said, "Ah, it's no big deal. My hands can handle the heat." He said, "Fuck the heat, man. You put a fingerprint on that, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you." I'm like, "Cool. Sorry about that. You're right." I didn't think of it that way, but yeah, that was one of those cars that every spot on that car was fucking done. Like, what else do you do now but change the oil? Yeah, 40,000 in the motor, 35 in the body, 12 in the brakes. No, way more than, probably like a couple of grand in the brakes, easy. That $200-something car, beautiful thing. He said he got his jollies from 60 to 150. But his turbo cuts out in 5th gear. I bet that car takes like 3 seconds to go that fast. 60, boom, 3 seconds later you're like...
Easy.
I mean, I like how my car does that, but I bet it don't do that. Like, cause the RPM range, I can downshift like almost a 3rd gear in that thing and take off. I mean, just getting out of 4th gear into, do I got a 5-speed? No, I got a 4-speed. So yeah, just getting out of 4th into 3rd, dude, I'm hauling ass. No, it's a 5-speed actually. That's right. I'd hate to think that it's not a 5-speed. My friend said I could add a taller 5th. It's a nightmare. Man, you have to have your bench well organized, your brain right to do something like that. But it's doable. I know now that car will do 150. With a taller 5th, I bet you, man, it cleaned up 150, go 60. With a taller 5th gear gives you better gas mileage. The car only gets like 28. I dropped a half a tank of gas in hours in that car. I was like, oh, let me see, I'm gonna give it hell. I had a half a tank of gas, I thought I was full, dude. By the time I got done giving it hell, it was empty. I was back at the gas station. And when it runs out of gas, as long as you don't shut off the engine, it'll get you to the gas station. Has every time. Even though sometimes I knew I was out of gas when I got on the expressway and started sucking air. All you have to do is pull your foot back out of it and it'll stop sucking air. But there's a lot of gas going out of a gas tank to where it makes a swirl to suck air. Yeah, I can't even let the the needle touch E in that car, because like if I take off too hard, it's like the engine bogs. But all this is the definition of, like, if you got a fast car, you better make it faster. Man. Half step or something like that. It's not pushing balls out. And this is why I want to make it electric too. I mean, dump the back seat, the trunk, fill it all up with batteries, man. Just fly. You ever seen those videos of those electric drag cars? Is it?
Yeah, I think I like the bike.
Electric bikes doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's gotta be amazing. I see a car do a quarter mile. He polished a quarter mile off at 150. The other dude gave up the race at the 120-foot mark. And the guy that lost treated the motherfucker hard. He was 60 feet out of him before the guy like cleaned him up. And they sound cool. It's just like. What sound would you put to an electric car?
Spaceship.
Hmm?
Or whatever, spaceship.
A spaceship? You're right.
Or whatever, you know.
Like the Jetsons car.
I mean, it's like, yeah, exactly.
I don't think you sound like a Harley, but you want to be a fag like that?